The game that destroyed friendships in the 20s without even a hint of mercy. The debts that suffocate, and the endless arguments that never seem to conclude. Over time, you start to realize that Monopoly isn't just a game. How Monopoly destroys friendships and teaches us about life. It all started with a friendly game night. Laughter, snacks, and good vibes. But 2 hours later, chaos. Tears, broken friendships, and one person flipping the board in rage. Yep, we're talking about Monopoly. Monopoly isn't just a game. It's a psychological battlefield. It's about money, power, and the art of crushing your opponents. But why does this game turn even the closest friends into bitter rivals? And what can it teach us about life, money, and strategy? Let's dive in. For those who've never played, Monopoly is simple. You roll the dice, move around the board, buy properties, and charge rent. The goal? Be the last player standing with money and assets. But here's the thing. Monopoly isn't just luck. It's a game of strategy, negotiation, and ruthless decision-making. Every move counts, and one wrong step can leave you bankrupt. Remember that one friend who always buys Park Place and Boardwalk? Yeah, they're the reason you're still salty. Monopoly taps into our primal instincts. It's about survival, dominance, and the thrill of winning. But it also exposes our flaws: greed, impatience, and the inability to handle loss. Nothing tests a friendship like charging someone $500 rent for landing on your hotel-covered property. Suddenly, it's not just a game, it's personal. And let's not forget the banker who accidentally shortchanges everyone. Monopoly doesn't just reveal who we are, it amplifies it. Are you the ruthless tycoon, the cautious saver, or the one who flips the table when things don't go your way? Monopoly is more than just a game, it's a crash course in economics. It teaches us about passive income, investment, and the power of monopolies. When you buy a property, you're not just spending money, you're investing in your future. Every house you build, every rent you collect, is a step toward financial dominance. But here's the catch. The game mirrors real life. Just like in Monopoly, the rich get richer and the poor struggle to catch up. It's a harsh lesson, but one that sticks with you long after the game is over. Now, let's talk about the real cost of Monopoly. Friendships. This game has a unique way of turning best friends into bitter enemies. Why? Because it's not just about winning, it's about crushing your opponents. And when you're sitting across from someone you care about, that can get messy. The arguments over rent, the accusations of cheating, the endless negotiations, it's a recipe for disaster. But here's the thing. Monopoly doesn't create these problems, it reveals them. If you can survive a game of Monopoly with your friendships intact, you're doing something right. So, what's the takeaway? Monopoly is more than just a game. It's a mirror. It shows us who we are, how we handle pressure, and what we're willing to do to win. It teaches us about money, strategy, and the importance of balance. And yes, it might destroy a few friendships along the way. But at the end of the day, it's just a game. So next time you sit down to play, remember, it's not about the money, the properties, or the bragging rights. It's about the experience, the lessons, and the memories. And if all else fails, just flip the board and walk away. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the games we love and love to hate.